All right, students, we're going to ask the employers here to share with us their feedback on cover letters. So in the cover letter, what role does it play within your organization? Do you use them? Is it part of the application process? And then please share with us any tips that you have for students on crafting a good resume or tips that will help their resume in the candidacy process.
All right, so when it comes to cover letters, we actually don't require a cover letter when a student applies for our internship. However, when we get applicants in other areas, whether it's a national job board or through Handshake, when there's a cover letter and I have multiple applicants, I do prioritize them based on who put more effort into this application. So we don't put that we require them when we post a position, but when somebody takes the time to put together a cover letter, I absolutely prioritize who I'm reaching out to first. And then I go through the cover letter and then I go through all just resumes. So a couple tips when it comes to cover letters though, is we get your resume, we see your story on your resume. The cover letter, in my opinion, and what we look for, should not be very, very lengthy. I really like to look at it and get a couple good highlights about you, your experience, how did you learn about us, why you are interested, just those basic key factors. And the other thing, as you're applying, if you're applying for multiple different positions, be really sure that you are making sure you're editing them to tailor it to the place that you're applying for. So I've seen several cover letters that the last sentence will mention, I'm really excited to hear back from your company, ABC, and it's not our company. So I would just really recommend to thoroughly review it. Keep it short and sweet, don't write a book, and make sure that it's current to the employer that you're writing to. So that would be my feedback.
So I would say, when it comes to cover letters, within Baker Tilly, we don't necessarily require them, but I do believe they can really help you as a candidate to position yourself in a strong way. A cover letter is truly a marketing tool. And at the end of the day, it should be used to draw quick, strong comparisons between the skills that you possess and the skills that the job requires. So it's a great opportunity for you to present yourself as the ideal candidate for that position and show the company you're applying for why you would be a great asset for them to have on staff. In regards to a few quick tips on writing a great cover letter, I would say first and foremost, know the audience of who you're writing towards and know the purpose of your cover letter. Know exactly which job opportunity you're applying for. Look at the requirements of that job and use the cover letter to say, I see that you require A, B, and C skills. This is how I possess them, and this is how I've used them in the past. Another great way to stand out in your cover letter is to lay out a problem or an issue that the company you're for may be facing, and talk about how you would actively use your skills to put a great solution in place, really showing how you could add value to that company and really stand out. And I would say last but not least, remember that your cover letter is an opportunity for you to really show your personality and kind of that human side of you. So definitely do not be afraid to have a little fun with it and insert a little bit of what makes you unique into the cover letter.
Great advice. Thank you, ladies.